page. This is the index file that's up there. And the idea on this is to get some useful functionality for our Toastmasters Club. Right now, the agenda and minutes are stored in doc files. I thought by making it HTML, people could read it on their phones and be a little bit more responsive. And also right now, feedback forms we do on paper. I'd like to automate this. This would be a way to provide feedback electronically. And when we get to that, I'll update that when we learn how to do it. So starting out, this is the one image. This is the image I use. These also are images, but that meets the requirement of one image. As far as navigating around, we get the agenda file, and at the bottom of all these, we have the ways you can transit to the various other screens. So starting with the table, up here, this is a table that I use that meets the table requirement. We go to the minutes. Down here in the announcements, that's a list. I'll show you that on there. And then the feedback form, so that gives you the fourth HTML file. So if we go to the Atom directory, you can see let's see up here, this is the minutes file. So we have the lists down here for the announcements. On the agenda file, we have the table up here. And let's go to the style sheet using SAS. We have the media requirement for screen and for print. And what I like about that is I found on the screen this little background here draws your eyes to the things that change each time and make it a little easier to read. When we do the print version, that goes away. So that takes care of the media requirement. As far as the selectors, I use the ID selector up here. The class selectors you can see down here. The variable I use is the easy to read color, so that's easy to change. At some point I could change the margin and colors. I didn't get to it, but I do meet the requirement of the one. As far as using the nesting, you see on the speech headline, I use the nesting where I have the speaker name, speaker title, and speech type. And that goes both here on the agenda, where you get those, and on the minutes, I believe. It uses the same formatting there. The inheritance is on the officers. Let's see, we go down to the officers role. I extend the roles for that and use a special, just a little bit for the officers based on the roles where I change the print slightly lower. The bootstrap component, if we go down to the form on the bottom is where I use the grid. This is the form, the X3S, which I use this for storing all the buttons. And then I have a README file that explains a little bit what I did earlier and covers it. So thank you. Yours.